Cardi B breaks Stefon Diggs' heartbroken heart and reunites with Offset. I realized who I belong to. It was supposed to be another glittering night in Los Angeles, a night filled with cameras, champagne, and Hollywood perfection. But for Stefon Diggs, it became the night his heart shattered into pieces. Cardi B, the woman who had stood by his side through controversy, laughter, and millions of headlines, suddenly pulled the unthinkable. She walked away, straight into the arms of her ex, Offset. Broken heart, the beginning of the end. For months, fans had noticed subtle tension brewing between Cardi and Stefon. Though their public appearances looked polished, insiders whispered that their private world was crumbling. Stefon had fallen deeply in love with Cardi, the kind of love that made him rearrange his world for her. He'd spoiled her with grand gestures, a $90 million surprise, luxury vacations, and even plans for a private island getaway. But Cardi's heart had grown heavy. Behind the smiles and photo ops, she felt torn. Despite how much she adored Stefon's loyalty, there was something unresolved, a connection that still lingered in her heart whenever Offset's name came up. She still talked about him sometimes, a close friend revealed. Not in a bad way, but you could feel that part of her still hadn't let go. Stefon noticed. And it hurt him more than he ever showed. High Voltage, the unexpected reunion. The breaking point came at the BET Awards afterparty. Offset showed up unexpectedly, confident, smooth, dressed in a tailored black suit with diamond-encrusted glasses. The air in the room shifted instantly. Cardi froze when she saw him. The world seemed to blur, and for a split second, all the years of pain, love, and chaos rushed back. Offset didn't make a scene. He just walked over, smiled slightly, and said, "You look good, Belcalis, just like the first time I saw you." The moment was electric, complicated but undeniable. Stefon, who had been standing nearby, felt his chest tighten. Cardi was lost for words. The crowd, oblivious to the tension, continued dancing, but for those three, the world stood still. Later that night, cameras caught Cardi quietly leaving the venue. Not with Stefon. Not with her entourage. But alone. Crying face Stefon's silent pain. The next morning, Stefon posted a cryptic message on Instagram. "Sometimes the person you'd give the world to, doesn't want to share it with you." Fans flooded the comments, sensing heartbreak. Cardi, noticeably, said nothing. She didn't comment, total silence. Sources close to Diggs said he was devastated. He was ready to marry her, one insider revealed. He'd even designed a custom ring, 10 carats, pure emerald cut, just waiting for the right moment. But after that night, everything changed. Speech balloon Cardi's emotional confession. Days later, Cardi went live on Instagram, her tone trembling but sincere. "I'ma keep it real with y'all. Sometimes life take you through circles. You think you done moved on, but then you realize, your heart's still somewhere else. Stefon is an amazing man, like, amazing. But my soul wasn't at peace. I had to follow that." The internet exploded. Fans were divided, some furious at Cardi for breaking Stefon's heart, others understanding that love is complicated. Stefon didn't respond publicly, but his silence spoke volumes. Friends say he's been focusing on his career, training harder, avoiding interviews. "He still checks her page," another insider whispered. "He ain't over her. Not even close." Red Heart Offset's grand move. Offset, on the other hand, wasted no time. A week later, he posted a nostalgic video montage on Instagram, clips of him and Cardi laughing, holding their kids, performing together. The caption read, "You can't fake what's real. Family forever." And just like that, fans realized, they were back. Cardi confirmed it days later with a photo, Offset kissing her forehead as she held Culture in one arm and Wave in the other. The caption simply read, "Full circle revolving hearts. Broken heart Stefon's final goodbye." Weeks later, Diggs broke his silence in an emotional interview. His voice was calm, but his eyes betrayed pain. "I gave everything to that woman. I don't regret it. Sometimes, love don't end the way you picture it. But it teaches you who you are." He smiled faintly and looked down before adding softly, "She was worth it." That single sentence sent fans into tears. #Respect for Stefon trended worldwide as millions sympathized with his heartbreak and praised his maturity. Fire the internet reacts. Stefon deserves better. Period. Cardi made a full circle move, that's real love, even if it hurts. Offset really said, "I'm not losing my family again." Respect. This is the saddest love triangle of 2025. Social media went into overdrive, fan edits, emotional montages, and even remixes flooded TikTok and Instagram. Sunrise moving on, or not. Weeks turned into months, and life moved on. Offset and Cardi began making public appearances again, seemingly happier. Meanwhile, Stefon focused on football, channeling his pain into performance. But sometimes, late at night, fans swear they catch him liking an old picture, one where Cardi's laughing, wearing his chain, holding his hand. Maybe it's habit. Maybe it's heartbreak. Or maybe, some loves just never fade, no matter how many full circles life brings. Cardi B breaks Stefon Diggs' heartbroken heart as she reunites with Offset, fans left in total shock. It was supposed to be the love story of the year, the one that made the internet melt. Stefon Diggs and Cardi B, the NFL star and the rap queen, had taken the world by storm with their unexpected but passionate romance. For months, they shared glimpses of their happiness, romantic getaways, studio sessions, and countless public displays of affection that made everyone believe they were truly the one for each other. But in the blink of an eye, everything changed. Broken heart, the cracks begin to show. Behind the glamorous Instagram posts and lavish gifts, things had started to fall apart quietly. Sources close to the couple revealed that their busy schedules, with Cardi on tour and Stefon deep into football season, had started to create distance. Cardi was missing emotional consistency, a friend said. Stefon is a great man, but his career comes with long hours, media pressure, and constant travel. She wanted more connection, more time together. Meanwhile, rumors of Offset trying to win her back had been circulating for weeks. Offset had been sending her flowers, private notes, and even posting cryptic stories about family being everything. Stefon reportedly brushed it off at first, confident in what he and Cardi had built. But little did he know, her heart was beginning to drift back toward the man she once swore she'd never return to. Speech balloon, the late-night call that changed everything. According to insiders, one emotional night became the breaking point. Cardi received a late-night call from Offset, who opened up about his regrets, the pain he caused, the nights he couldn't sleep thinking about her and their kids. He told her, "No matter where I go, you're still my heart. You're still my family." Tears rolled down Cardi's face as she listened in silence. Memories flooded her mind, their first moments together, the laughter, the chaos, the history that could never be replaced. That call didn't just open old wounds, it reopened old love. Wilted flowers, Stefon's discovery. 2 days later, Stefon Diggs noticed something was off. Cardi was distant, quieter than usual. During dinner at her LA mansion, she barely spoke. Finally, Stefon put down his fork and asked, "B, talk to me. What's going on? You've been miles away lately." Cardi took a deep breath, her voice trembling. "Steph. I don't even know how to say this. You've been amazing to me. You showed me what peace feels like. But..." Offset reached out. "He's been trying to fix things for our kids. And part of me, I don't know, part of me still feels something." The room went silent. Stefon's heart dropped. He stared at her, disbelief written across his face. "So you're going back to him?" he whispered. Tears filled her eyes. "I don't know yet, but I can't keep pretending like my heart isn't confused. Stefon stood up, walked away for a moment, then turned back to her, his eyes glistening. I gave you everything I had, he said quietly. Not just the money, not the fame, I gave you me. And now you're telling me that wasn't enough? Cardi sobbed as he walked out of the room, leaving her shattered in her guilt. Broken heart, the goodbye message. The next morning, Stefon posted a heartbreaking message on his Instagram story that fans immediately connected to Cardi. Sometimes you give someone the world, and they still look back at what broke them. Fans flooded his comments with sympathy, telling him he deserved better, while others begged Cardi not to go back to Offset. Meanwhile, Offset was seen arriving at Cardi's house later that day, holding their daughter Culture's hand. Paparazzi caught the moment Cardi opened the door, and smiled through tears. That photo alone was enough to set the internet ablaze. High-voltage social media explosion. Within minutes, hashtag #CardiAndOffset and hashtag #PoorStefon began trending on X, formerly Twitter. Some fans cheered for the reunion, saying, "Family comes first," while others slammed Cardi for breaking Stefon's heart after everything he did for her. Stefon Diggs remained silent, unfollowing both Cardi and Offset on social media, a digital heartbreak move that didn't go unnoticed. Cardi, meanwhile, posted a cryptic tweet. Sometimes you gotta follow your heart, even when it hurts. That one tweet hit harder than any verse she ever rapped. Ring Offset's grand gesture. Just a week later, Offset made his move. During Culture's school event in Atlanta, he showed up with a massive bouquet and whispered to Cardi in front of everyone, "Let's start over." For real this time. Cardi was visibly emotional. Cameras caught her wiping her eyes before hugging him, and that hug confirmed what everyone feared, or hoped. Cardi B and Offset were officially back together. Broken heart, Stefon's silent pain. While the world watched Cardi's reunion unfold, Stefon kept a low profile. Those close to him said he was devastated, but choosing peace. He buried himself in training, spending late nights alone at the gym, avoiding interviews about his personal life. He really loved her, a teammate shared. She made him believe in love again. Seeing her go back like that, it broke something in him. He even turned down a few endorsement shoots because, as one PR rep put it, his energy just wasn't there anymore. Dove Cardi's reflection. Weeks later, Cardi sat down for an interview where she finally spoke about the situation. Her eyes softened as she said, "Stefon's a beautiful soul. I'll always respect him. But when you've built a family with someone, sometimes your heart pulls you back, even if it's complicated." It wasn't a perfect answer, but it was honest. The world could see the conflict in her eyes, a woman torn between peace and passion, between new love and old memories. Dizzy, the final scene. One night, Stefon was spotted leaving a club in Miami. As paparazzi swarmed him, one shouted, "Yo, Diggs. Any message for Cardi B?" He smiled faintly and replied, "Wish her the best, man. Always." And with that, he walked away into the flashing lights, heartbroken, but still holding his dignity. Meanwhile, Cardi posted a picture of herself, Offset, and their kids with the caption, "We've been through storms, but love always finds a way home. Red heart." Rose the internet's verdict. Fans were split forever, some mourning the end of Cardi and Stefon, others celebrating the rebirth of Cardi and Offset. But one thing everyone agreed on, Stefon Diggs' heartbreak reminded the world that even in fame, love can be as fragile as glass, and sometimes, no matter how beautiful something seems, it's not meant to last.